Hey, welcome to the American Dream. We are the only show to bring you national and local real estate trends every week. This week, we are casting a spotlight on incredible improvements, renovations, staging, how to spot potential. We'll see it all. Plus, of course, seeing what is going on in your own market.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Now, this is a picture postcard historical house in George Washington Park, Virginia. And as beautiful as this place is, here we learn about staging and the important role it plays when you're listing your home. Let's check it out.
Hello, my name is Kay Houghton, owner of Kay Houghton & Associates, a top producing real estate team here in Metro DC. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of one of our newest listings at 610 Westview Terrace in historic George Washington Park. This neighborhood is located just 20 minutes south of Washington, DC in Alexandria, Virginia. I'm also going to show you two different forms of staging and what a huge difference staging can make when listing your home. Let's head inside and check it out. This home has some great features, including a large living room and a bright open kitchen. The upper level features large bedrooms, and the fully finished basement is the perfect play space or movie room. However, buyers don't always notice these features unless we do something to draw their attention to them. Light staging is included at no additional charge in all of our listings. This includes bathroom accent pieces, kitchen knickknacks, and of course, bedding. Now, I wanted to draw your attention to the bedroom because it is so important when staging. Now, we all know that vacant spaces appear much smaller. So by adding a bed, adding a floor lamp, adding a few accent pieces, buyers can really see how large this space actually is. Now, I'm going to take you downstairs and show you what's included in our full staging services. Follow me.
So real, all the emotions flood like the ocean. Ooh, all that feels.
In many cases, we recommend utilizing our full staging services to further enhance the main living spaces of the home. While full staging does require the rental of some additional furniture, it truly helps to define the space and to help buyers envision how they will be living in the home. We know that by using full staging, we can attract more buyers and get your home sold more quickly. If you happen to be in the market for a charming colonial home, this house is currently available for sale. With over 2,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a huge lot, and room for expansion, this is the perfect place for you to start your American dream.
When it comes to making home improvements, this next house is an extreme example. I'm talking a complete 180. We're finding out about a great loan that can help transform these types of homes and the communities that they're in.
I'm Burke. I'm a realtor with Team Price, and we're in downtown Austin on the east side. Today we're going to just talk about a loan program that I'm so passionate about because it's literally changed my life as well as many of my clients. It's either the FHA 203K or the Homestyle loan, which are both renovation loans with really low down payments. You can do as little as 3.5% to 5% down, and you can rehab an entire house however you want. So if you have fix it and flip it dreams, this is a loan program for you. Let's go see your house. So here we are at my client Danielle's house, and I cannot wait to see what she's done with this loan.
Oh my gosh, come on in. It's been so long.
Go
You
ahead.
haven't had a chance to see it.
Wow, what a difference.
I know, it's crazy, right? To think that less than 3 months ago, we walked into this house. It was a 2-1 and built over 100 years ago. We did not know what we were getting ourselves into, and here we are today.
There were no photos on MLS except for the outside.
Exactly, one photo.
We thought it was a much smaller house than it was, and it was just a gem. It looks like you found. But man, like, what have you done here?
Yeah, we had to do a lot of work. So we did new foundation, new siding, interior paint, exterior paint.
And wasn't there a wall here?
There was also a wall here, which we knocked down to give that open living room and dining room concept. And then also new windows and entirely new kitchen and bathrooms. So let me show you.
Amazing, yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Can't wait.
So let me take you into my absolute favorite part of this house. If you remember, this was
ugly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It had black cabinets. It had red walls.
Yeah, it was so dark.
Yes,
and sticky.
Yes, it was sticky. All the cabinets were sticky. But I got to make it white and airy. I got to choose these custom maple white shelves. And I also got to choose every single one of these appliances. And that was all a part of the loan program.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So tell me about your bathrooms, your bedrooms. What all did you do there?
Yeah, so in my master, I think it's my favorite bathroom. I switch every day. It's all white and airy, and it has lots of pops of color. I also got to choose gold accents. And then in the guest bathroom, I did kind of a lot of black and white contrast. I love these black hexagon tiles. I love the pattern of the tile in the shower, so I got to choose all of that. And then the bedrooms, there's 3 bedrooms in this house. They have 9-foot ceilings, big windows, and lots of space for me and my roommates.
That's amazing. So I am so passionate about this loan program because I really think it can change people's lives, giving them so much more equity in their property than if they just bought an already done house. But there's a lot of fear around getting into a house. Like, do you have any construction background?
Nope, not at all, not one bit. With the extra cash that I had, this is the best place that I can invest it, especially in Austin. Putting your money into real estate is the best place that it can be.
Yeah, I mean, you are blocks from downtown and you were able to own your own house. You make it how you want, and it's your American dream house, right?
Yes, exactly. It really has been incredible. We are just walking distance to Figure 8, which is a coffee shop, other bars, other restaurants, but it's been an amazing process.
That's so great. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you
Congratulations.
so much. It's been a great journey.
Well, thank you for joining us on American Dream TV. Can't wait to see you next week.
Now it's time for my favorite part of the show where we head into your local market.
All right, welcome back to the American Dream Seattle. This is Dan Keller, your co-host. Today, I'm really excited to go meet Jake Robinett with the Robinett Group at Keller Williams up here at Glen Eagle Golf Course. Glen Eagle is one of the top communities in North Snohomish County, but more so right now, Arlington, Smoky Point, Marysville are growing like crazy. They're getting national attention. Jake's gonna take us through a couple of different communities that you're gonna wanna pay close attention to, whether you're a first-time home buyer or you're moving up and maybe looking for some space on acreage, maybe custom. This is an episode that you're gonna wanna follow. Let's go meet Jake.
Hey, what up, you guys? This is Jake Robinett. I'm here at Glen Eagle today. I got a special treat for you. I got my lender out here, and we're gonna go showcase a couple different neighborhoods throughout the Snohomish County. We got a couple neighborhoods up above that are gonna be bigger houses and bigger developments with views. And then also we're gonna go down below closer to the Navy base and check those homes out. We had a special treat, so let's go get our lender and check it out.
What's up, Jake?
Hey, Dan, how's it going?
Oh, good, man. How you doing?
Do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, you guys, we're here at the Meadows. I got my lender, Dan Keller, here with me. He's one of the top lenders in the country, and he's gonna go over how to finance a home in the Meadows.
This is an incredible community. I have been financing homes in the Meadows since 2010 when these homes were being built. It's an incredible first-time home buyer community. I know you've sold a few homes in this community as well. What makes this community so special is a couple of things. One, we have the Everett Naval Station about 4 or 5 miles from here. So a lot of active duty servicemen and women live here, a lot of veteran families, which makes this price point even more attractive. The other thing is there's a loan program out there called the USDA Home Loan Program, and part of this community qualifies for that too. So you're able to purchase in this community with 0 down, or you can use some great first-time homebuyer programs like FHA and some Fannie Mae programs that allow for you to purchase with low down. But in this community right now in 2019, with a VA loan or an FHA loan, you're looking at purchasing a home with minimal down, monthly payment right around $2,000 a month. When you factor in the tax incentives of home ownership, property tax deduction and mortgage interest deduction from the IRS, I mean, it's equivalent to renting at about $1,500, $1,600 a month. So, I mean, where else in Snohomish County can you, I mean, look at some of these homes, rent a 3 or 4 bedroom home, newer home, for under that.
That's the thing, you just can't do it. Yeah. Hey, you guys, we're now down in the Glen Eagle houses. This is the great community of over 1,000 homes that range from 350,000 all the way up to 550,000. If you're a first-time home buyer, there's plenty of homes in here. Or if you're trying to move up a little bit and be in that 550 price point, these are absolutely gorgeous homes. Let's go take a look at them. Hey, you guys, we're at our final stop at Hayden Park. It's a new construction plot from earlier this year. And the cool thing about this plot is we get a lot of people from the previous plots that sell their homes and move up into a home like this. A lot of those buyers use at least 10% down to be able to afford one of these awesome homes on acreage. If you guys would like to learn more, myself or anybody on my team would be happy to help.
Recognizing a house that has potential isn't always easy, so let's hear some tips on how to spot a diamond in the rough.
Hey guys, this is Lani with The American Dream, and I'm specifically going to be talking about how is it do you get a fantastic home in an awesome neighborhood. If you're a flipper, if you're an investor, or you're a first-time home buyer who has the skills to be able to do some home renovations on your own or have the hookups with the contractors, you're definitely gonna wanna watch this episode. Not only that, we're gonna go down to Point Ruston and figure out why it is that everybody, every single day, goes there regardless of the weather and what it has in store for you. Let's go take a look. You might want to know why you want to consider a fixer-upper, or what's the difference between a fixer-upper and a rehab, right? A full rehab. So a fixer-upper, you're going to see is you'll want to probably repanel the walls, right? Something that's more modernized, or replace the carpets. Very, very cosmetic, very easy to do. And some of you guys might be able to do that yourselves, depending on your skill level. Now, the one thing I want to make sure that you guys understand, especially if you're a first-time home buyer, is be realistic with your skill. If you don't know how to do it, hire somebody that you trust, okay? For you flippers out there, you already know about all this. Now, as far as What the difference is with a full rehab is a full rehab, sometimes that depends on the quality of the roof. You might have to replace it. Is the foundation good? Is there mold? Is there electrical issues? With a house of this age, it was built in 1913, it wouldn't be surprising to me if we found some knob and tube. The other thing that you want to make sure that you do is that you're going to want to make sure you have a home inspector that you trust. Now there's some pros and some cons about whether you should use the inspector that your real estate agent recommends, or you should go and get somebody else yourself. I'm gonna say always do your homework and review the inspector, look them up, see what they're about, and if you feel good with what your realtor is recommended, then go ahead and use them. At the end of the day, an inspector is to keep you safe. This is a huge room to be able to modernize, put in whatever touches you like, and then just let's use our imagination. What if we opened up this wall? Now it's probably load bearing, and at the same time a contractor can handle that. We have a huge open concept kitchen here, as long as we opened up this wall, right? Can you imagine the possibilities? Modernize this and put your own personal touch on it. This is your own blank canvas. Now let's go take a look upstairs and see what we can do up there as well. Now, being that this is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, what if we made it in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, and how much equity would that increase? It would actually increase a lot. So let's use your imagination here. Come into this room. This is right off one of the bedrooms. And this closet, they actually have another closet right across the room, but this closet is big enough to either make a 3/4 bath or even a full bath in here. How much equity would that bring? Tons. All right, you guys, on a serious note, most people don't think that they can buy a fixer-upper or even do a rehab, right? The case of the fact is, let's blow up that myth, because there are 203K loans out there, or we call them in our industry rehab loans, that would allow you not to have the cash in hand, not in the bank, but something that you can finance with your mortgage. And when you talk to my mortgage guy, Dan Keller at Mortgage Advisors, who's the top 1% lender in the nation, he's going to give you some ideas on how to come up with ways to be able to finance a home just like this, make it your dream home, and put your own personal touch on it.
And we're back with another update from your local market.
Well, welcome. We are down here at Redondo Beach, and we are super excited to talk to you about this part of the Puget Sound. As you can see, we're right on the Sound. That's Vashon Island and Maury Island right there. You can see the Olympic Mountains when they're out. This area is so cool because you can do anything you want, from kayaking to running to, there's a tremendous popular restaurant right here named Salty's. They have one of the best brunches in Washington.
Actually, I was here last summer to show houses to my client. It's really great when you see the city, you see the beautiful, things through the water, not in the land. So I can show waterfront house. My clients are very happy with that.
That's right, that's right. A lot of buyers only get to see homes from the street. They walk in the front door. But we like to show our homes from the water because it's much more impressive and it makes them fall in love with those homes faster.
Of course.
Now this area is actually a pretty growing and thriving area because it's an eclectic mix of affordable homes on one end, and you're in close enough proximity that you can work in Seattle or in Bellevue. You're close to the airport, but it has those homes all the way up to multi-million-dollar waterfront and water view properties, which makes it a really dynamic mix of people, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, talk about luxury, multi-million home. Actually, we are going to show you a beautiful home with a view of the Sound and the Olympic Mountains. Shall we go and check it out?
Let's go check it out.
Okay, sure.
Janice, this is your listing?
Of course, you see my son there?
I do. Now, how far away from the beach are we right now?
It's like 2.5 miles away. It's very close, and so you can enjoy the walk and the food there very quickly from here.
Nice. Well, show me around.
Okay, of course. Let's go inside. Welcome to this beautiful home in Federal Way. Actually, it's only a few minutes from the beach we just toured you in. This house, I really love actually everything because it's a high quality, high finish, and crown molding everywhere. Particularly, I like all the built-ins and that fireplace.
Yeah.
Because that fireplace is updated recently, has the remote control. You can control the flame, the temperature, the fan, and it can warm up the whole house. Hey, talk about the maintenance of this house. Actually, the owner did a great job. They just finished the exterior painting and they repolished this hardwood floor. That's why it's pumped.
Ah, okay. And I noticed there's a black walnut inlay that goes all around the entry here, which really sets off the balusters from the staircase. It's beautiful.
I love it.
So what I love about this home is it just exudes high-end finishes and quality of construction. From triple coved ceilings in the formal living room to the hardwoods to the iron balusters, everything, even rounded corners and archways, all of those are touches that builders will put in when they can afford to. And that's why you don't see them as often. This house has all of them. In fact, the best part of this home, the view. Let's go upstairs and check it out.
You haven't seen the best part of this house yet. Let's check it out. Look at this big master bedroom with 5-piece ensuite. And actually, they recently just updated the shower with a double head.
Ooh,
it's really beautiful.
I love those.
Oh, and the best part, look at the views.
Oh my
Puget
gosh.
Sound and Olympic Mountains. So imagine in the summer, you sit in the deck and enjoy the sunset with a cup of wine, which is the most favorite part of life,
yeah.
right?
That's right.
And what a life.
That's
and
incredible.
Substrate of view, right?
I'll bet the sunsets are phenomenal.
Yes, yes.
Wow, that house was incredible. I couldn't believe how nice the 3-car garage was, how versatile the 4 bedrooms are. You can use those as bedrooms. The current owners are using them as a study and a gymnasium, and my head was blown. Thank you so much for showing me this home.
Thank you for coming to tour the house with me. I hope you enjoyed it. You know, it's truly a beautiful home. If you want to take a private tour, call us and or visit our website to schedule the touring. And it's a beautiful touring today. And see you next month in the next episode of American Dream. See you next time.
Hey, so today I thought we'd start at our Bellevue listing. I love this listing for a couple different reasons. Its location is fantastic. It also has a really flexible floor plan for a bunch of different uses. It's a newer house, under 10 years old. It's got great builder finishes. I think my favorite thing is the location. I-90 is like 2 blocks that way. You can take it all the way into Seattle if you're a Seattle worker. Issaquah's 10 minutes that way. And as well as downtown Bellevue, my favorite part of town, Old Main Street, is literally like 7 minutes away. And in fact, we're gonna check that out after we give you a tour of this house. So for now, come on in and we'll tour you on the house. So as I mentioned, I really enjoy this floor plan. It's got very much designated spaces, yet it's very open concept. I think it's great for entertaining. Off the family room here, you've got a covered patio, which would be great to have an outdoor dining space, outdoor living, having your barbecue, but yet when you've got people over and it's just a smaller part of your family and your friends are over, you can go right out into the backyard for entertaining. And speaking of entertaining, we all know how important the kitchen is when you're entertaining. Even for people like me who are total foodies and can't cook for shit, we would still enjoy having an appliance package like this here. And everything in this house is a Viking package. And we've got Viking double ovens here, Viking refrigerator behind me. And then one of the things that I think builders are no longer doing, which are fantastic, is having a proper butler's pantry. And then we've got a walk-in pantry across from it. The open concept in the island makes things great for entertaining. and then we flow right into the formal dining room here. I think it's a really classic floor plan. So we're going to take you on a tour of the master bedroom. One of the things I like about this house is it essentially has two master bedrooms. The main master bedroom is here, and then just down the hall, it's a full-on ensuite, which would be great for a nanny, parents, extended guests. But the master bedroom's got vaulted ceilings, which makes it seem even bigger than it is. It's rather spacious. And I know this is kind of a little quirky thing, but one of my favorite things builders do is when they put the closet inside the bathroom, because we all know all your dirty clothes make a mess, so why even bring that into your bedroom? I love it when they contain it all in one spot. So actually, everybody that knows me knows I love this cute little restaurant right down here. It's called Peony Kitchen. And in fact, my whole team just took me out there to celebrate 2 nights ago for my birthday. And everybody that knows me knows I love a good happy hour, and I love their drink, the Sing Song Girl. So don't be surprised if you see me having a Sing Song Girl at Peony sometime. A little fun fact about me is I actually moved to Seattle to do some glass blowing back when in my 20s. And so I'm going to take you to this classic shop. It's Glassy Baby. It's a Seattle-based company, and one of the things I love not only about their glass is that they give 10% of all of their proceeds to charity. So we're going to head in there and I'm going to show you the shop. We might even buy a Glassy Baby or two. So tell me a little bit about what you think makes Glassy Baby Glassy Baby.
Glassy Baby is unique because it's Seattle-based and made with love and kindness. And our biggest, one of the cornerstones of Glassy Baby is giving back. And it's really important to us.
You guys do 10% of every sale, don't you?
No, we changed our giving structure last July. So now we're committed to doing $1 million to uncompensated cancer care this year.
Oh. Yeah. And will you change that every year, or is that sort of what the game plan is now?
We've always been really focused on cancer because Lee, the owner, is a 3-time non-smoking lung cancer survivor.
Wow.
And so to date, we're just about to hit that $10 million mark of giving back.
That's amazing.
It is amazing since 2001. So that's a lot of money based on a $50 votive to be going back. And originally we were very broad. It was a very broad spectrum of who we gave back to. So it's really focused on people, animals, and the planet. And now we've really kind of brought it back down to just uncompensated cancer care because we can have a bigger impact. It's
You're not spreading it so thin.
Right, exactly.
So it's Seattle-based. We love the product, and they give to charity. What more can you ask for?
Right.
So come down and check them out on Old Main Street in Bellevue.
Professional help can always be useful when making home improvements. This interior designer made a huge impact on a budget in this Portland house.
Hey, this is Angela Stevens with the Hatch Homes Group at Keller Williams Realty Professionals. And I'm Michelle Descombes, and we are here in Portland, Oregon. One of the things I really love about this city is there are so many creative minds and artists.
Yeah, and as someone that has a degree in art history, I'm really drawn to interior design and the architectural elements of real estate. So we thought it would be really great to interview a local designer and perhaps get some DIY tips for you. So we are here with interior stylist Sarah Nelson, or as I know her, Homegirl PDX on Instagram. I've always really appreciated your aesthetic and your approachable design. So thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you create DIY projects on a budget.
Well, like you said, my name's Sarah and I am an interior stylist in Portland, and I specialize in DIY and budget-friendly decor. I think one of the most common misconceptions is people automatically assume when they hear the phrase DIY in the terms of interior design is that they have to do total renovations, ripping up floors, countertops, installing, new light fixtures and all of that. And while that is a huge part of DIY interior design, that's not the only way to create a custom and unique home.
Cool. So what are some of the things that you've done in your home?
Well, for instance, in this room, you know, one room plus 2 windows equals 4 curtain panels, which can get really expensive. And after searching high and low for curtains that I loved and fit my style and budget, it just didn't exist. So I decided to buy $3.99 per yard fabric from IKEA and cut them, and I just literally hot glued them.
Wow.
So they're no-sew curtains. And our dining room, when people see pictures of our dining room online or in magazines, they think it's wallpaper. And while I've always loved the idea of wallpaper, it can get really expensive because you're paying per yard or per square foot. So what I did in here was use a $40 stencil. It was poster size, and so it was a little time consuming, but it gave me the results that I wanted for the price that I wanted to pay. And I can change it whenever I want without feeling guilty about how much money I spent on it.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome. Thank you. It's beautiful. I love your home.
Thank you.
So how cool that we just got to meet Sarah and learn all about some great DIY projects. And now we're gonna go see a house that is just about brand new.
Come on in. Hey, so welcome to our listing at 15432 Southeast Wills Way. It's a beautiful 2007 built construction, 4 bedrooms plus a bonus room, 2.5 baths. It has a lot to offer. When people hear 2007 build, they don't necessarily think of some of the features that this house has. It has really, really high quality. In particular, all the woodwork, I'm kind of obsessed with it. Amazing crown molding and just things that you don't typically see in 2007 builds.
So talk about quality. This kitchen is gorgeous, full of natural light, custom cabinets, slab granite. And can we just dream about this Viking oven for a minute? It's absolutely stunning.
This has a true master suite. It is huge. It has tall vaulted ceilings and then a master bathroom, which we'll check out, that just keeps going. What a fun day. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you. And we'll see you next time on The American Dream.
Thank you to everyone who makes the American dream come true across the country and improves people's lives every day. We love working on this show and learning about so many parts of the country. We hope you enjoyed this selection just as much as we've enjoyed working on the show.